Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Might and Magic 7 for Blood and Honor. I just noticed something out of the blue. The fake Lauren is still with us. I have no idea why. We delivered him the last episode. I just checked my quest book. There is no quest here about delivering the fake Lauren to this place. So I have literally no idea what he's doing in my party right now, but just in case, we're not supposed to be doing this right now, I know, but just in case, we're going to be traveling back and forth from, you know, we are supposed right now to just be walking back and forth between Plurian Forest and other places, but I think that we will actually go to Pierpoint Castle right now just to make absolutely sure that this quest, you know, that we haven't done anything wrong. I just want to make sure. And also making sure that there's no instructor here, but there was not. Ugh, I'm not even gonna bother waiting. I mean, that's one thing about this game. When you're indoors, you can't take full damage. That's kind of weird, but whatever. The imposter has infiltrated her military and diplomatic advisor's ranks and will cause plenty of damage before he's discovered, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. Well, fake Kafir or fake Lauren is still here. Well, at least we got the 5,000 gold coin reward then in our bank, so that we can withdraw it later. But still kind of weird that we have a fake Lauren in our party. I guess he will stay there for maybe until it's been a month since we got the quest, or he will just stay there indefinitely. I kind of remove him, I guess, through some like save game editors. I guess, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we could. But quite honestly, I can't be bothered doing that. He'll just be a fun companion. Okay, so I think the error that we made last time when playing this game and trying to get the war to happen so that we could go and get a trinket. I'm trying not to spoil too much.
Welcome, travelers. Our meals are second to none.
But what's going to happen right now is that we have now sabotaged for both sides in the war. In other words, they will both take massive damage. And now we're just basically waiting for the war itself, which will happen over here in Tellurian Forest, by these hills close to the Tellurian Caves. Oh, sorry, not Tellurian Forest, Tellurian Forest. I always mix it up. There will be like a war over here, and they will be fighting for a treasure chest that will be placed about somewhere along here. I don't quite remember exactly where, but there will be a treasure chest here containing a trumpet of victory, which is apparently like a very moral-inducing... moral-inducing? Can you even say that? Artifact. Trumpet thingy. So, yeah. The reason why I went to Alley now, by the way, is because I was just gonna check out if there... First of all, we can get more food here compared to Deja.
Welcome, travelers. Our meals are second to none.
But I was also thinking, isn't there like some kind of master teacher here that we can use? Spare expert, no. Perception expert, yes, we can actually use. No, we can't. Okay, never mind. Identify monster master. You should probably have... Don't we have 7 in that? But we don't... No, only 4. Okay, then never mind. Axe expert, we already are. Letter expert, though, can't. At least... Nope. Penny can't yet, and that's fine. Air Magic Master, we are already. So we actually have been here then. Okay, at least
the guild of the body welcomes you.
Are we gonna bother with buying Cure Disease? Sure, why not? Hammer Hands? Yes, actually. Why haven't we bought Hammer Hands before? Cause that's...
I've learned it.
A very useful spell when you have a monk. Why haven't I done that before? Let's see here now. I'm not sure if it counts though, but plus 17, 22 to 24. And then we use Hammer Hands. It looks really cool. Okay, so the difference there is minimal, if any. But I guess, I'm not sure if that's because we already are wearing these gauntlets that give us, like, boost in unarmed. But maybe later it will give such a huge increase that it will pay off. Oh, wait, no, what? Hammer Hands inflict body magic damage. Oh! Wait, isn't that, like, insanely much then? Okay, we gotta try that out sometimes. Or sometime. I didn't get that spell at all. I thought it just gave you more. More. Okay, there we go. I thought it just gave you more of... Oh, what am I trying to say right now? You know, an armed and a dodging skill, but apparently it does body damage comparable to the damage that you do in hand-to-hand, and that must be quite a lot, you know, in the long run when you have like a super high-level monk. It can't be true. It's way too much damage. Anyway, let's start this long journey back and forth between Plurian Forest and Avli. We'll waste like a month or something here. Oops, that's the wrong way maybe? No, it's not. Oh, we just started so far away from the edge. Okay. Okay, still nothing. It usually takes about a month or something before anything happens. I guess that's because you're supposed to go and do other quests. I guess. I have no idea. Like, the story is just supposed to stand still for a while. I think it's weird, and I never really understood the mechanics of this part of the game, but...
Welcome, travelers. Our meals are second to none.
Nothing we can really do about that except for just traveling back and forth for like a month and one and a half months, maybe. But it'll be fine. Boom, there we go. My lords, I have an urgent message from the Arafian ambassador for you. I am told it has details of an important event that is happening right now, and that you should read it immediately. Here's the letter. Greetings. Years ago, in a previous war, the elves stole an artifact from us during a raid. They've managed to hide this artifact away since, but now they've decided to move it into the Tolarian caves for safekeeping. We sent a raiding party to our own to get back the artifact from them before they're able to get it in the caves. I would ask that you assist our forces in assuring the artifact's return. Burp, sorry. And I'm gonna say, how about no? We're gonna get that artifact for ourselves. This is what we missed out in our Good Guys Let's Play. And if you just let these humans and elves fight, I think the elves or the humans are gonna win. The elves will get slaughtered here. Because, you know, there's a big difference between soldiers and elven defenders, and there's so many more soldiers than there are elves here. But let's see, I know that the Treasure Chest is here somewhere. There it is now. And there's the trumpet, the Greifenhart's trumpet. An artifact from a previous elf-human dispute, lost by Terence Greifenhart in a daring nighttime raid by elvish forces. Rumor has it that no army that has fought on the side of this trumpet's music has ever been defeated. Even if the rumor is false, it will certainly boost morale on either side. Burp. So we'll just let them fight, as again, the elves will lose big time. Usually they, like, the humans don't even lose one soldier usually. But of course they won't fight us, because, you know, we're both friendly with both of them. Usually I go back there and slaughter those humans later, especially now that I have fly, that is totally doable. But we're, you know, not gonna bother. There's not much experience in it. And now that we have the trumpet, we can go back to Harmondale and give the trumpet either to Elaine or Ellen. But we're gonna go with the third route, which is to give it to the Arbiter. Arbiter.
Need a ride? We're
Perfect
off.
timing. If we give it either Elaine or Ellen, I think they will give us like 5,000 gold for it or something. Crappy reward, and whoever you give it to will usually win the war, as far as I remember. So like, right now we sabotage both sides. If you give it to the elves will win. If you give it to the humans will win. We will give it to ourselves, basically, to use as a negotiation tool. Which is a very good idea. Boom, boom, boom. So I was finally able to do this now. Again, I messed up in the last Let's Play, so it's good to get this done properly. Artifacts. You were wise to return the trumpet to me. Now I can use it to help shore up the weak side in this conflict and promote peace. Thank you. So, I'm not sure if anything has happened so far. Dan, let's see here. No, it's still war. We haven't read this one though, so... January 10th, 1169. To my sorrow, the old rivalry between Arafia and Avli has flared up again, and this time it is over us. My lord's effectiveness has made this territory a valuable resource, and both powers wish to claim Harmondale as their own. Though currently under Arafian jurisdiction, Avli has asserted its right to the territory under the Treaty of Tularia, signed in 673. Arafia, of course, responded to that claim by pointing out Avli's treaty abrogation in 811 under the Declarations of Annunciation Clause. The position of Avli on that issue has been to deny abrogation under the doctrine of traitors and miscreants established circa 375 by the great warlords Tardo in One Eye. There is a response to that claim as well, and response to the response, and an infinitum. The subject of infernational relations is worthy of many books, but it isn't the scope of this history. Suffice to say that both sides believe that there is a sufficient reason to spill blood, and that spilling is likely to happen in and around Harmondale. I fear for the future. The townspeople have taken the announcement of war in stride, but there is an undercurrent of worry. I am sure that the pressure on my lords to choose the side is intense. I am not sure what I would do, and take comfort in knowing that decisions is not mine to make. Step carefully, my lord. Z. Yeah, English is hard apparently. But yeah, I think we did a good job right now. We chose the right side basically. But you know what? We're gonna try out the hammer hands thing. Like, technically what this hammer hand thing says, let's see here. Hammer hand inflicts body magic damage equal to the physical damage caused by the unarmed attack. So technically if it causes 24 damage, that means it will be 24 plus 24, and that's an insane amount of damage. It really is. So I'm kind of curious right now. I can't possibly imagine that being true. Listen to me knowing my spells in this game. I just can't ever imagine that is true, because later on, if you use an arm, you can do like 70, 80 damage without a staff, and can you then do like 160 damage? I think that's ridiculous, if that's true. So let's check it out. Okay, you didn't hit anyone.
Too easy.
Well, it's more damage. Looks like 29, but...
That wasn't hard.
It seems like 29 is the magical
It's
number
just
for
a
Penny.
scratch.
Yeah, I know I'm turning around. I just want her to
Ow!
hit him, not anyone else. Oops.
It's just ow! That was ow!
Bring on
Okay,
a
this is
bigger
not
challenge.
working as... But it does increase the damage though, so I need to remember to use hammer hands later when we level up a bit. Because that seems to be quite handy.
Ow!
But yeah, that should work out just fine. What are we gonna do now? Well, okay, yeah, I know what we actually have to do. Actually, we have to wait now until the
Traveling today?
judge dies. But by the way, I think we can go and talk to the ambassadors now, and they'll be pretty pissed off at us. And also another thing, where is Spirit Magic Master? That is body magic. Where is? There he is. Let's see. Heather Dreamwright is in. Oh yeah, of course, she's up north there in by the unarmed Grandmaster and dodging Grandmaster. But let's see here if... Yeah, this is pretty much like the 3DO banner. I think that means that we won. But I guess we'll see that eventually once the Arbiter actually... I've learned from Queen Catherine that you betrayed us with the old false prisoner trick. Lady Ellen curtsies respectfully. Your skills in the art of deception are formidable. But I will be sure not to be tricked so easily by your sincere manner again. I've learned from Queen Catherine that you betrayed us. Oh wait, oh no, what? The Queen tells me that your loyalty is very strong. You did the right thing when you informed the Queen of the treachery King Parson was plotting. And I'll tell you this, your loyalty is not only strong, but it is well placed. Harmondale is the rightful province of Raffia, despite elvish claims to the contrary. Your work for us will help us ensure that Harmondale will forever be in the hands of humans. Yeah. Word from the court is that you rejected a request from Raffia to break that spy Lawrence Steele out of prison. Not only that, but you helped us plant a false prisoner who has been feeding them misinformation ever since he got there. Avli is in your debt. I received a warning from my superiors that regarding your delivery of falsified plans from Raffia. The king is not amused, and there was some concern that you had more treachery in store for us. Elaine smiles, true to his profession. All's fair in love and war, so it's all water under the bridge, eh? Yes, all is forgotten. The ambassador chuckles heartily. Yeah, it's not forgotten though, is it? We still have the fake Lauren though. I guess he will just not disappear. Awkward. Let's check the bounty actually. Devil Captain. Oh, that would be nice to have if we could just fight the Devil Captain, but it's way too early in the game to do that. This also reminds me, we should sell some stuff, just so we have it done. We've been walking around this in our
Need a new
inventory for
weapon?
ages now.
Thanks. Come again.
No, thank you.
See anything you want?
Thanks a lot.
No, thank you. Okay. Now we basically have nothing to do we? Yeah, nothing. We can't do any of these quests right now.
Coach leaves right
so
away.
I guess it's just all about the traveling again until Judge
Need a ride?
whatever
We're
face
off.
dies. I guess we should be getting to Arafia sooner or later. We're just gonna travel around
Need a
until we can get
ride?
there.
We're off.
I mean, the judge will die when you enter Harmondale, as far as I
We're
remember,
off.
which will just, I mean, travel.
It's closed.
Is it?
Wanna go? Let's go.
Thank you. But now, is it like, yeah, it's 5 a.m. Brilliant. Spirit Magic Master lives over here. We haven't actually been there. Okay, that's weird. I guess we didn't clear out all of the raiders this time when we were playing this, when we were in Arafia earlier. I guess that's my fault, but what can you do? Let's just travel. Yeah, there are wild griffins here. We have to kill them eventually anyway, so why not kill them at once? If you remember, when we were playing the good side, we had a quest to retrieve the season's stole or something from the hall under the hill when you were going to the pit. The dark side also has this unique quest, and that is to defeat all griffins in Arafia and Brakada. And that quest is actually sort of difficult. And it's not because griffins are difficult, it's because it seems to be bugged occasionly, that even if you have killed all griffins, it just won't react to it. It'll just tell you that you haven't. And it's super, super, super annoying. But
Please.
hopefully it will be different. Since this is the GOG version, maybe they have
Just a
fixed
cut,
it to make it
but I
more
need it
appropriate,
fixed.
or more like, yeah, like it should be. Here we go. Spirit Magic Master. Yes, please. Because that, like, Bless right now is 1 hour or 40 minutes approximately, and that's the same for Heroism. Boom, 4 hours. That's actually a major difference. It's so much better. Grandmaster is way better though. Oh, really? Robber?
That was too easy.
Yeah, it should be. It's a robber. Yeah, so that means that eventually we're gonna have to kill the Royal Griffins here also guarding Arafia as well. But we're not gonna do that just yet. That's a waste of time right now. Or we do have time to waste, but
The
the
store is closed.
quest isn't that important, you know.
The store, it's
It's not closed, you know. A sorcerer. Wait, what's a sorcerer? Huh? Oh, of course, those guys in Brakada Desert. Oh, stupid me. I was just thinking right
Traveling
now. I
today?
was like mixing up.
Coach leaves right away.
What do you call them? The warlocks? I was like, huh? There's a warlock. Because they're like water warlock, fire warlock, air warlock, and stuff like that. The fire warlock being the weakest. So like a what's a sorcerer? But yeah, of course, it's those Brakada guys that can summon light elementals and stuff. We're not gonna kill one of those. That's just rude. Can you die already, judgy boy? I always hate this. It's already April. We're spending so much time just walking back and forth, but it has to be done. So I guess our party will just grow closer to each other by doing this. Right? No, that's a house. Where's the... Dum, bum, bum, bum. There it is.
Welcome. Our meals are second to none.
Yeah, because you're the only tavern in town. I do like the guy though who has done the voice acting for that one. He has a pretty cool voice. You can just totally imagine him being like a super cool bartender guy.
Need a ride? We're off.
Are you dead yet? No, you're not. Of course not. Idiot.
Traveling today? The coach leaves
Am I
right
really
away.
mad at someone for not dying? That's kind of rude.
We're off.
I think it's quicker for us to do it like
Traveling.
this,
The
actually.
coach leaves right away. Traveling today? The coach leaves right
Sure,
away.
Brakada Desert will take like 5 days to get back to Harmondale, so...
Where do our journey begin?
Are you dead yet?
Traveling to the coach leaves right away.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this being so boring, but we don't have a choice really. We have to do this in order to
We're
progress the game. So
Traveling today, the coach leaves
once
right
again,
away.
I have really no idea what actually triggers this.
Traveling to the coach
So
leaves
this
right
is
away.
kind of like, yeah, I know it's sucky that we have to do
Where
this,
do
but
our journey begin?
yeah. There we go. My lords, I've been dispatched by the ambassadors from Raffia and Avli to inform you of Judge Gray's untimely death. We believe it was a heart attack, and there is no reason to suspect foul play. However, they wish to speak to you at once and urge you to return to your castle. They have declared a truce until a successor can be found for Judge Gray. Which means that we will... Oh, here we go, by the way. Let's see, there's a new... Truce. Good news! After some light skirmishes and plenty of spying and maneuvering, both sides of this silly war has decided to call a truce until a suitable arbitrator can be found. My lords have been chosen to select the arbitrator. The future of relations between Arathia and Avli now rests squarely upon my lord's so far capable shoulders. I am sure their decision will be a wise one. In other developments, ambassadors from Deja, land of the Necromancers, and Barkada, land of the Wizards, have arrived. They have come to announce their country's recognition of my lords as rightful rulers in Harmondale, and no doubt to secure diplomatic favors. Politics such as they are, both sides detest one another. I wouldn't be surprised if one ambassador tried to murder the other in the middle of the night. Everyone is holding their breath. Nothing can happen, it seems, until this decision has been made. So yeah, it's finally time to... Oh, and... Really? Yeah, I guess Harmondale has been, like, respawned and stuff. You know, if you look at the map here, there's a bunch of treasure just lying around here right now. That happens occasionally. I'm not really sure why. You know, just money and everything. I guess it's gifts from happy townspeople. Or does this happen if you win the war yourself? I actually have no idea. This just happens occasionally, and it's pretty weird. I think even the treasure chest here on the other side is regenerated. I'm not sure, but okay, no, it's not. I was lying, apparently. But fine, let's go here and talk to the ambassadors, and then we're gonna actually choose dark side today, which is pretty nice. Let's see here, Ambassador Wright. Greetings, my lords. I am Ambassador Wright from Barkada. You know, the wizards in Arathia, Slough border. You become very important persons. Since Judge Gray died in your lands, you must choose another arbiter to help settle the dispute between Arathia and Avli. I formally invite you to visit Barkada and meet Judge Fairweather, who we strongly recommend for the post. I don't mean to be pushy, but I'm sure you understand your choice will affect future relations between our two governments. A pleasure to meet you, my lords. My name is Ambassador Scale, and I represent Deja, the land of necromancers northwest of Arathia. No, I know what you're thinking. Necromancy? Yuck! Isn't that death magic? Well, it is, but we merely pursue knowledge for its own sake. Rather noble, if you ask me. We're not so bad. You should speak with some of the fellows. They really know how to party. The ambassador forces a smile. Ha, ha, ha. I invite you to visit Deja. When Judge Gray died, you became the ones who must choose a successor. We have someone in mind who will encourage our enemies to bring this terrible war to an end. Yes, I urge you to choose Judge Sleen. It would mean so much to us, and we would do so much for you. Think about it, but don't think too long. So last time we went with Barkada. Guess which one we're gonna go with now. Indeed, we're gonna go dark side and go with Deja. And that hurt my voice a lot. I should stop making weird noises like that. So without further ado, let's try to get ourselves to Deja. We're gonna ignore the treasures lying around there. I mean, it's a club. Come on, townspeople. You can do better than that. I deserve more than a club. I deserve more than acid burst. Is the long dagger is still there? That's so weird. Okay, I think the only logical explanation for this is that
Traveling today?
now that I think about it,
Coach leaves right away.
I also remember earlier that sometimes Arathia would also have like a moment where a lot of stuff respawned. Maybe that happens if Arathia wins the war. Why are we going back to Harmondale? I was going to Deja. Ugh, stupid me.
Traveling today?
There we
Coach
go,
leaves
Arathia.
right away.
Let's see if Arathia also has a bunch of new treasure here. Nope. Then I actually,
Traveling today?
without actually knowing anything, I'm gonna assume that it happened because Harmondale technically won the war.
Traveling today?
We're gonna
Coach
get like
leaves
a
right away.
message about that after choosing the arbiter here now, but I'm just gonna assume that was happening. That's what happened.
Customers?
A wise decision. You won't regret this, believe me. I knew we were going to make this decision, and my bags were already packed and ready to go. All you need to do now is to get me to my new home, and I'll take care of the rest. Judge Sleen, he looks pretty nice. Not really. Is there an instructor here? I should really look for more instructors.
It's closed.
Is it now? It is, actually. That sucks.
Wanna go? Let's go.
Spending so much time on this. So annoying.
Traveling today? The
But
coach leaves
finally,
right away.
back to Harmondale we go. And we are ready to choose Dark Side. And this will be very unusual for me, because it's been a long time since I actually played a Dark Side party. Like many, many years. And I remember it's always so disturbing when, you know, the interface here turns so incredibly, amazingly dark. But that will happen. It really will. And nothing we can do about that now, is there? Let's see now. We are... There's the Arbiter's home. Well, I will be silent during the cutscene, of course, and welcome to the Dark Side.
Perhaps we should draw the line here.
That certainly doesn't seem fair to me. How about here?
No. Here, I say.
No. The line should be here.
I've never seen so many fresh corpses in my life. If only we could make our enemies fight each other more rapidly. Get up. Follow me.
Yeah, so basically Deja's plan was to just encourage war, basically, so they would have more skeletons and undead zombies, and... Okay, hello, Arbiter, you're supposed to, like, talk to me. Okay, I guess you're not. Are you still in my party too? No, you're not. There we go. You have made a right choice, my lords. The leader of Deja, Archibald Ironfist, would like to speak with you. From the Deja Moors, enter the hall of the pit and make your way to the pits. Archibald awaits you in Castle Gloaming in the pit. Try not to keep him waiting. And definitely welcome to the Dark Side. This felt weird. It really looks so wrong. Okay, we're gonna end episode once we get back to Harmondale and read through the history thingies here. History thingies? You know what I mean. The journal. No, history. It is history. Okay, never mind. But welcome to the Dark Side. The easiest promotion quest that we have here, I think, would be Penny to Ninja. And the reason why it's so easy is because you can skip like half of the quest, and we're gonna try not to do that, which will be difficult. Jenny Key, you know, once again bounty hunting, a hit and a miss. Emmanuel, pretty easy. Same basically as as the light side promotion. You just have to go to a temple on Evermorn Island and deface an altar. The light side temple is easier also than the dark side temple, so. And then Lich is also like medium difficulty. It's easier to get promoted to a Lich compared to an Archmage, according to me. So anyway, let's take a look at this. Peace, you win. My lords chose Lord Devon Sleen as the arbiter for the Treaty of Harmondale. Though he has a reputation as a skillful diplomat, his hands-off style has frequently led to unnecessary conflicts between parties seeking his aid. The June 6, 1169 negotiations between Queen Catherine of Raphia and King Eldrich Parson of Avley are a perfect example. Unable to agree to a proper division of land, negotiations swiftly ended and the war resumed. Many deaths later, the war officially ended in a stalemate. In an historic development, the peace agreement provided for the creation of the Kingdom of Harmondale, naming my lords as the ruler and leaving them the entire responsibility of administrating the kingdom. Since invasion is not imminent, as it was in the case of the ill-fated King Vespin, hopes are high that the Kingdom of Harmondale will last a very long time. While Ambassador Scale of Deja seemed pleased with his choice of arbiter, Ambassador Wright was furious. He has issued, in the name of his government, a warning to my lords never to set foot in Bracada on pain of death. He has, however, indicated a willingness to continue the dialogue between our countries. Obviously, he hopes to extract some kind of concessions from us in the future. So, if you remember when we were playing Light Side, whenever we went to Deja, the guards in the towns would attack us, and the guards were goblins. Okay, do you remember Bracada? Bracada is filled with golems. Golems are 10 times harder than goblins, like literally at least 10 times harder, and there's literally 10 times more, if not more than 10 times the amount of golems than there are goblins. So we kind of got an unfair deal in that, but still we are— oh, hello, we're not gonna shoot an arrow into nothing. Still, we are now dark side, and this Let's Play episode is coming to an end. So I've been a Binding Gamer, thank you for joining me. Let's hope that we can grow even more evil in the next episode. Bye bye!